do the Draven and the Olaf, I guess they decided. So they're going to have the Senna scaling, which was nerfed. So this not going to scale as quickly with the Soul generation. I believe it was really good for invades here.
Broken Blade walking forward. All of BLG moving down. Locked in the cage briefly, not unstoppable yet. Hansama still here, gold card in, but Broken Blade already down. BLG, they see the angle.
Oh,
yeah. There's a word. Away as Broken Blade LeBron very intelligently are walking into the wave. Poppyalt goes out. It's going to knock back to support. Now it's Broken Blade ghosting away. Knight on the way down. They know that he cannot go unstoppable. Bin flashing in. Broken Blade trying desperately to get back to the tower. The Senna shield. It's too little, too late as BLG find their man.
Again, wait a second. Bot side.
Yes. Flashes out. Finishes the job. Makes good confidence. They can carry you through the rest of this game.
It was so close too. I think the plasma passive was fully stacked. Yeah, it's one more auto, but years ago.
Remember when the teleport was a basic ability? Yeah. Anyway, EP, so.
Look at all these cleanses with the spellbooks over too. Wait a second.
Caps caught out. Elk looking to follow up. All the stacks together. Beishwan, nice angle flash over the wall, but it's gold card. Quick cleanse to come through. And that's the feat of warfare for the side of BLG.
Okay. They also have a Mikhail's.
Really tough for Hansama to step up solo. Broken Blade going to go all in again the second that Axe connects. Bin level 11, but he's not too concerned. Caps on the way down. Gold card over. Beishwan finally coming in. Senna ulti over the top. Bin trying to hold on. Knockback from Beishwan is big. And Broken Blade goes down. The play again turns against them. Bin is still standing. Dominus doing so much as BLG find 2.
G2 want this Olaf to be powerful later so badly, but BLG have put a stop to it from literally level 1 in the game. The third kill, they take down the Olaf, even with the Twisted Fate and the Senna ultimate used.
It's not enough to sustain. The charm lands on Lebrav and down he goes. Level 11 for Knight, just in time for rank 2 in that ulti and a quick kill onto Lebrav. Skumon trying to hold the line, but it is all falling apart for G2. The TF was helping them. You know, he's one spell away from Seraphs, 3 minutes away from getting the Roa finally up, and I feel like a death cap might be coming, Kobe. We're well ahead of schedule for this Veigar.
I hope so. I feel like all Veigar builds should include a death cap. Then you can get fun stuff too, like Dead Man's Plate and stuff sometimes they get. But okay, G2 pushing in on the tower at least. They do get this tower, but look at the mini-map. That Veigar is getting solo tower gold with the Rift Trail. Got solo secondary tower gold. Is not gonna get another charge off, but is gonna be richer.
TPing on the way. G2 kind of want to finish this tower. One more auto might do it with the Grubs. Caps arriving. Good CC, but Knight is untouched. The cage goes down, locking up multiple members of G2. Broken Blade unstoppable, but can't get in range. So G2 grabbing the tower, getting the TP. That final best of 5 will be eliminated. Winner will be our second to qualify, but BLG on that road to locking in the first seed out of play-ins. As now Caps knocked into the sky. BLG immediately descending. The Kaisa so easy to follow up. And it's, you know, something we talk about for years of League of Legends. You gank the TP, you go for the person with that side lane threat.
And everybody up by Otacon now. Look at Beishwan is going through mid lane. He showed himself on the tower. He's behind.
Has he been caught out? Nice steadfast presence to block the immediate fall of Elk. Still here, on the way, and keep your eyes on that Rakan as Beishwan gets lower and lower. Just a little bit of healing coming into the Gleaming Quill will keep him alive.
That flank was so deep, it went and showed by the secondary tower. Now he's chunked out for Dragon. Dragon is available. Beishwan has to recall. He gets scouted out. They can try and poke stop his recall.
Dead Man's means a quick retreat. Every ulti except for Olaf's on the side of G2 unavailable. But with Beishwan out, there should be a Drake for G2, and this gives them a new lease on life. This buys them so much more time to get their items.
Yeah.
BLG still posturing. They love looking for these exit kills around objectives. But as long as G2 don't fumble, there's not a lot to look for here. Was not expecting to be collapsed on so quickly. So credit to G2. The downside is they earned that tempo. They killed Beishwan on a priority target. Feels nearly impossible, even if he was at a normal, even gold metric.
Okay, at this time it's BLG with a 4-1 split push, having been on top side. Caps is kind of hovering there with Twisted Fate ultimate ready, so this jungle
over the
fight.
wall. They weren't ready. They didn't know the ward was there. The instant follow-up coming over the wall from Elk. Skewmon trying to retreat as best he can. Beishwan on a killing spree, and down goes Hansama.
Great angle from on there.
The Prompt doesn't make it over the wall.
Yeah, he was toast no matter. He was toast no matter what. On C's this Senna, and you're like, you have no flash, buddy. You are in the wrong jungle. Takes him down. They're going for Bin though. Try and get a counter kill for G2.
Skewmon blast cone going back. Bin exhausted. The pillar trying to prevent the escape, but Knight is here. The cage goes down. Broken Blade using the ulti, wants to go face first into Knight, but Knight does a hell of a lot of damage. The Olaf. He's not powerful enough to survive.
Too far behind. Caps goes for a little rage push.
Got to get something. Just a bit of gold as Knight finds Skewmon. BLG uncontested. They will get the Baron. See how much they can make of this Red Bull Baron power play.
Next fight.
Rapid fire cannon there for Caps. Can maybe fish for those picks, but Beishwan grabs third Drake completely uncontested. BLG pushing mid, pushing bot. Lockdown there. Cage laid out. Bin going for the stun. Ulti's onto Broken Blade. Broken Blade ultiing back. A little bit more shielding as Knight flashes away from the Olaf. Just refuses to give them even an inch. Skewmon will fall as well. BLG, the push back into the wall. Caps ready with the cleanse. Quick on the trigger. Gold card ready to go. Lock up there, but there's no one else from G2 available. 3 out of 5 dead. BLG pushing. Could just look for the end here.
Oh, they're doing that all right. I mean, Bin is already knocking down mid. They're going to tower dive past this inhibitor tower into the Nexus towers.
On to Beishwan. Oh, the damage from Vigor. Vigor hitting hard. Beishwan, the rest of the team pushing in.
Don't worry about the enemy scaling, but we are. Okay, teleports come here. Bin in the bottom river. He's going to go for it.
On the side. Bin looking for the flank. Baby Cage laid down a little bit earlier on, finding a nice engage. G2 trying to hold the line. Caps moving into the back line to try and take out Knight, but it might be too late. Broken Blade living for a little bit longer than expected, but Elk is just too damn strong. Hansama down. Broken Blade down. Knight godlike, and G2 about to be sent to the lower bracket.
They certainly are. They're going to chase down Caps first as well. Beishwan's on the way to set up Knight for another one.
Godlike wasn't enough. For a player like Knight, he had to go legendary. Bin continues the push. Skewmon does what he can. It's a last desperate hold to clear the way, but it will not be enough. Bin unafraid of towers, certainly unafraid of Trundle. Willing to give up a GA just to go for another kill as BLG, from start to finish, the better team on the day. They have been dominant every stage of play-ins. And as the inhibitor respawns, G2 are praying that that is the miracle.
It's a cruel joke. It goes on longer.
Hansama not enough. BLG move on to the main stage.